talk about some fun stuff now, because I have more notes about the shows and stuff and things. I wrote notes.
Ant-Man. We got a second trailer.
We really only had 2 trailers?
Yeah, they've had 2 trailers now.
That's only, okay. I thought we had more for some reason.
No,
I don't know why.
Trailer 2. Can I tell you this?
Yeah.
I'm hyped.
Yeah.
I am looking forward to this one more than I looked forward to Doctor Strange or Thor.
I didn't look forward to Doctor Strange or Thor. I looked forward to Wakanda Forever and loved it for what it was.
It was good.
I'm looking forward to this one.
Yeah.
Look, more Jonathan Majors in a movie is enough to make me want to go watch it anyways. So, and that's saying something.
Good on you, MCU. I'm going all the way back to like Mysterio. When they announced Mysterio for Spider-Man, I was like, how are you going to make him not look stupid? Because he's this dumb-looking villain in the comics. And I was like, oh, you did it. And then I was like, how are you going to do the blue-face Kang where he's all without making him look dumb? And then I saw it in this trailer where he's got the little...
Yeah, he's got the little hollow mask and everything like that, yeah.
I'm like, you know what? It looks great. Good job.
Yeah. This
looks like a good movie.
So I have my usual list of predictions. Let's go through in a minute. But I just want to say I think that this is the true start of Phase 5, if I remember correctly, right? Where we've said hasta la vista for Phase 4.
And this is the one that's supposed to kind of explain, because everybody's been kind of confused about Phase 4. I think this is the one. I think they're saying this is the one that's really going to kind of tie all the Phase 4 post Endgame shit together, where we understand what the hell's going on.
I think so, but I did want to, like, with all the hype, you know, and if you haven't watched the trailer, go take a look at it, because it is legitimately good. They make Kang the Conqueror look powerful. They make him look properly like Apocalypse should have looked in the X-Men movies. They make it look proper to the point where not like CG Josh Brolin Thanos, like I'm hulking big and stuff like that. No. When Jonathan Majors talks as Kang, you know he means it.
Yeah.
And I think that's the thing that I am most interested about what is going to happen in this particular movie, is that he's going to have a pivotal role. He's going to get a lot of screen time, I think. And you're going to find out a lot about his motivations. And then we've got like 9 more movies before he actually gets to do anything. Which means he's going to be moving in the background, and that's kind of terrifying.
Peyton Reed has said that when they did this movie, they wanted something to the level of Civil War or Winter Soldier, because they had never. All the Ant-Man movies have been very grounded, very kind of narrow in their scope. He said on this one they wanted a Civil War level thing as far as its effect on the MCU. It looks like they're doing it, and I'm glad. By the way, Peyton Reed, man, that guy's crushing it with these movies.
Yeah.
By the way, Peyton Reed, most famous before this for directing the film Bring It On.
God damn it.
Now here's the thing. I'm gonna make this point.
No!
Go back and watch Bring It On again. It deals with class issues, it deals with race issues and cultural appropriation, and how we separate cultural appreciation and cultural appropriation. That movie was ahead of its fucking time.
Chat, he's been saying these exact points since before Christmas in many different times that we have had. He has been saying these points to anybody who will listen. And now
it's on stream.
And I've had to listen to it every time. And now it's on stream. Like, I can't get away from this movie.
Anyway. I'm looking forward to Ant-Man. Predictions. Let me just before we get to predictions, I do want to say though that the way that they are rolling this out, and the way that we've been presented with MCU, the ways that it builds up to the big, Infinity War style things. I am gonna have a hard time, I think, caring about the B plots for a while through Phase 5, and I'm talking like New World Order, Thunderbolts. Like, they'll probably be good movies, but I'm gonna have a real hard time caring about the B plots in those, knowing that Kang is out there somewhere doing something, And I don't know if I like
Kang
it.
Dynasty to Secret Wars.
Well, yeah, and I mean, it's, you know, we're going from Infinity War to Endgame kind of thing like that too, which is like, and so there's a lot of setup that is happening. But then, like, I'm starting to read the plots and get little notes about Thunderbolts and you know, Captain America: New World Order and stuff like that. And I'm just like, usually I would be there with them and loving the more grounded stuff in it and stuff like that. And like Wakanda Forever was like, it was a good palate cleanser and it was a great way to send Chadwick Boseman off, but it doesn't connect right now to where I think we're going in the MCU. Nope. And it was like a little bit of a left turn. It was a fine left turn.
I think we're bringing in characters.
I think we're gonna have to, but
I think
you got to do a lot of work to connect them.
We're bringing in characters. We're bringing in characters, and now we're gonna start connecting them. All right, give me your predictions. God damn it!
Oh, I get a chance to do all the predictions. Oh wait, no, he's back. Okay, I got excited. I was gonna do all the predictions without Alex there. I was like, I'm gonna have to go down the list. There's gonna be a connection to Shang-Chi and Miss Marvel, I think, more than what we think there is. My biggest prediction in this, and it's probably not that much of a spoiler for most folks, but Scott Lang is going to die in this movie. That's my biggest prediction to it. They have been working their way to the Young Avengers for a while, and Alex has gone frozen again. So they've been working their way to the Young Avengers for a little while. This change in Cassie Lang that they've been showing, which they've gotten a new actress and everything like that to work with it. That change is going to be huge, I think, to it. And I think you're going to see Ant-Man take a step back after his third solo film in this. And I think he's going to do the self-sacrifice. Unfortunately, whatever he's sacrificing himself for is going to let Kang out of the quantum realm, which He Who Remains that they talked about in Loki, I think you're going to find out that either Kang slipped out from under him, which is interesting kind of thought process, or that He Who Remains put Kang there because he couldn't kill him, and he knew he couldn't kill him, and thus he was using the quantum realm as almost like a prison in a lot of ways.
Ooh, that's a good idea. I like that one.
So Scott Lang is gonna die, and I have data for this, because so far in all of the films, at least leading into it, Thor: Love and Thunder, we had Jane Foster died. Wakanda Forever, we had Queen Ramonda.
And Queen Ramonda. Yeah.
Yep, she died. In Doctor Strange, Wanda died supposedly, which we'll have to take that for a thing. So then I'm saying Scott Lang. Then I'm saying we're going to get Drax or Rocket or both are going to die in the Guardians of the Galaxy.
Dude, if they kill Rocket, I'm going to fucking murder people.
I think we are setting ourselves up for the Empire style second act.
I will cry
of this.
Like, I will cry if Rocket dies. By the way, I think I figured out what's been going on with my computer.
Oh, okay.
So, for those that don't know, I recently got a cat.
You have a cat playing back there?
I think so, because every time it happens, I'm bumping this one spot on my desk, because I gesticulate.
Yeah.
And every time I bump this one spot on my desk, the whole system's like, boop. And so I think that there is a loose cable somewhere that my new cat, has decided to with. So I think that's what's happening. So I just gotta not touch my desk.
Tip says his prediction came early with Secret Wars, so he's gold. So I agree, though. I think it's the thing about it is like the whole, I don't know where this whole war thing that they're, I think that might be a little bit of a red herring right now, what Kang is putting out there. I also like that they actually have an entire army that's helping Kang, because I don't remember Kang having too many of an armies. He was always this omnipotent, super powerful thing.
I mean, he did at points, because there's the Council of Kangs, and then some of them have fucking armies. Yeah, I'm stoked.
It's gonna be a good one, but I just think that
it's not going to be an Ant-Man like we
No.
normally think. It's going to start that way, and then we're going to get a hard left into some really dark stuff. And I think as we predicted a little while back, I think you got to go back and watch it in the show. But as I predicted, Ant-Man's all about theft, and things like that. So Kang
Time
needs
heist.
and time heist, everything. Kang needs Scott Lang to steal something for him that he can't get, and in return, he's going to give him back time with his daughter.
Cassie. Yeah.
Now we predicted that months ago.
Mm-hmm.
It's coming true, at least by the trailer. That's what it looks like. And
far.
because of the lawsuit, trailers now have to be a little bit more.
Well, we're waiting. That one's still. That's actually. I really want to cover. I've been meaning to cover that topic. That's a fun one. That's going to be a really interesting one to watch go forward.
Yeah. What predictions do you have for this particular one?
I don't think Scott's going to die because I don't think they want to kill him off. Because you notice the people they've been killing off are secondary characters. Marvel has gone out of its way to not kill our primary protagonists.
Well, the only reason I think that is because the Young Avengers are coming.
I possibly. I think that's definitely a possibility. I hope they don't kill Ant-Man. I think we're gonna get a big hint about the Fantastic Four and some other stuff in this movie somehow.
Okay.
Right. One of the theories that I've seen bandied about is that to go back to the Fantastic Four origin, when they go to space, they get hit with cosmic rays and they fall back down, but they all came out of the 60s, is that instead of going to space and getting hit with cosmic rays, they all got trapped in the quantum realm.
So,
which would make for a really interesting concept for them, like, out of time,
Yep.
Going from the 60s to now, and, blah, 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 blah. By the way, did you hear the thing that Hollywood Reporter said about who the front runner is for Reed Richards?
I'm hoping, I was just about to ask, do you think it's going to be Adam Driver?
You know who I really want him to play?
Who's that?
Dr. Doom.
Well, you and like 50 bajillion other people want that, yes. I
think he will
want emotional Kylo Ren again. I want him to do something else.
Fair enough. I think he will do fine as Reed Richards, barring who they cast as Sue Storm.
I think they will get that right. Here's the thing. Reed Richards, I think, if you
They've
get
done a good job with casting so far. I have no reason to doubt them.
No. But the thing about it is, for me, is that you need the Robert Downey Jr.'s and the Chris Evanses to carry these next ones.
Yes.
Simeon Liu is good.
When am I getting Shang-Chi 2? Where's my Shang-Chi 2 announcement?
Hold on. We haven't gotten the announcement in terms of the timing for it. I'm waiting for it as well, because I think that I'm very interested to see how Tao Lo fits in with the quantum realm. That was my other kind of thing that's coming along, is I don't think we're going to get it in this movie, but I think there's going to be some connective tissue there, and that's where I think that Shang-Chi and Miss Marvel and all that stuff is going to connect somewhere.
And see, I'm looking forward to that. Moving on to the other one, DC. So James Gunn has said the big announcements are going to come this month sometime.
He told The Rock to fuck off, so as far as I'm concerned, the DC's been dead, still dead.
But hang on. What's the first movie out the gate? What's Gunn gonna do?
They're gonna finally release the Flash with that weird Predator guy.
Oh no. That's old Snyderverse shit.
Oh,
what's the first one from Gunn's DC?
Probably some obtuse version of Suicide Squad 50 or something like that.
Well, so Gunn directed Suicide Squad 2. Obviously, he did all the Guardians movies. What do you think that he wants to do coming out the gate? If you're him, how do you make a splash to reset? Because this is supposed to be a soft reset for the DCEU.
You do the Justice League first. You don't do intro movies. You do the Justice League first, and then you go back and do solo movies. You're not the only person
who said this.
Yeah.
Now, they've said that they want a younger, like mid-20s Superman.
Yeah.
So this could be Superman entering the Justice League with maybe a slightly older Batman.
I mean, I think that could work. I think if you lean into a little bit of the CW, and you started to kind of pull that together for a Justice League kind of piece.
Anybody, and I know we got some new people in here, anybody who could go back and watch our old shows, I am a fierce defender of the CW DC universe.
All right, we got people who want a good Green Lantern movie. I agree. I didn't
Martian
think Ryan,
Manhunter. Yeah, that would be good.
I didn't think that Ryan Reynolds was terrible in that movie, but he's much better as Deadpool, and I think that was more on the writing.
Yeah. Not Hal Jordan. So, all right, Chad. If not Hal Jordan, which one do you want? You want Jon Stewart? Which one of the Lantern Corps would you like to see? Martian Manhunter, I love it. Again, I thought they did good with Martian Manhunter in the CW shows on Supergirl. I think it was appropriately powered.
Kyle Rayner. Okay, that's Chad saying Kyle Rayner.
Kyle Rayner. Okay, fair enough. They can do a shot-for-shot remake of the animated Justice League started. I don't think
not a terrible idea,
but it's not a bad idea.
Not a terrible idea.
Yeah. So you think they're gonna come right out with Justice League and just fuck it?
I think you have to do something different than Marvel. If you come in and say we're gonna go do the Batman origin story, you are going
if I had to watch another Batman origin story, I'm gonna kill people.
And that's exactly why I think you need to come in and make a splash and do something completely different. And you can make the movie an origin of sorts. You know, the Justice League finds Superman somehow or something along those lines. Like, I would actually like to see a young Justice League that grows with the audience a little bit, where Superman is trying to come to grips with the powers, with Batman is trying to come to grips with the things that are working before they become Batman. You know, same thing with Wonder Woman, all of that kind of stuff. I think that you would get a better run and a longevity sort of play if it was going to, you know, if it was building to Flashpoint, for instance, or something like that.
Which is what they're doing now. I think Flashpoint's their reset.
Possibly. And that's sort of the thing is, you know, get to these big milestones and then start to plot out the process to get there. I think that's what it's been lacking that for a while. Snyder was probably the closest, even though I didn't really like a lot of the things that he was bringing. And you've got to change up the style. Like the Suicide Squad with John Cena and stuff like that was okay in style, but you've got
Peacemaker.
And Peacemaker. So you've got to bring brighter color palettes. You can't do this thing of we're going to be the serious comic book thing because no, you're the fucking edgelords. Shut the up. Like, go ahead. You were gonna say something.
No, I'm with you. I think it needs to be more hopeful.
Yeah.
Somebody says they'd like to see him do the animated Justice League start and then segue into Justice League Unlimited with Amanda Waller being a primary antagonist. So that's not a bad storyline. I don't know if Gunn's going to go directly down that road, but I could see him using a lot of that material. Again, we're supposed to get it this month, sometime.
Yeah.
He said sometime in January they're going to make the first announcements. I think they've probably already got their Superman cast. James Gunn has said that Superman is kind of the linchpin of the DC universe, and I don't disagree with him. I think they've got a new Superman. I'll be curious to see who they cast.
Yeah.